Hello, hello, you beautiful soul. So, I had a powerful message coming through today, and it was funny. It was so funny. Spirit was showing me people out here just hitting other people's reset buttons with style and with grace. I'm talking like reset buttons. And what I was seeing was like all of these like spiritual warriors, little ninjas, even like tough love warriors. It was like all of God, the universe, sources, little tough love ninjas out here doing the Lord's work. I'm saying doing the Lord's work, hitting these reset buttons. And Spirit was showing me like these people who prayed or asked for a miracle or clarity or something. Like these people were seeking something, and they run into you, right? Like they run into you. People run into you to get their shit reset. I'm talking about like hit that reset button. You need clarity, boom, right there. You need to see more clearly. I was seeing also like Richard Simmons style, like you know how he used to grab that they do those little like ab crunch things standing up. It was like people are saying, oh, your third eye has a divinely orchestrated meeting with my knee. Matter of fact, and you're just on time. Like I would see just like skull crushers, and not like in a bad way, right? This is all this is all really, really funny way that Spirit was showing me people just activating others, right? Like hitting those energy spots. This is nothing physical, unless maybe sometimes there might be a little physical reset that needs to happen. But that's another story. That wasn't this message. This message was like, it's all energy. It's all energy. It's all frequency. And the frequency that you carry is so activating. And this is for a collective, for somebody who has like gotten to this point, right? Like you used to be one of those people who needed to be reset, right? Like you've already been there. And so I was seeing people like just being like these vessels of the Most High God, and being in this flow state, just going wherever Spirit leads you. You know, Spirit's like, oh, I need you to go to the grocery store real quick, or I need you to hit that corner store real quick, and you go, right? You're just like, yeah, let's go. Someone's there. Someone's there for some reason, whether it's, you know, to get reset, whether it's to witness, whether it's for you to witness, whatever it is. I was just seeing a collective, a person who, people really, because this is more than one person that this is for, collective who just goes with the flow and has the ability and the compassion and the willingness to be the facilitator. This is what I'm hearing, of these divinely orchestrated meetings, right? Like someone's praying to the universe, to God. They're like 333s. I look up. They're like, please give me the courage to speak, right? And then they meet me and I give them a little throat punch. Ha! Throat chakra activation, Power Ranger style. You know what I'm saying? Hit it and then activate, right? And sometimes this even comes in the form of us just being ourselves in front of people. Like just being yourself. Just standing in your power is what I'm seeing. Like I'm seeing a collective of people who are standing in their power, and they're standing in their home, like standing in their home, like soul embodied at home, right? And so there's like these people walking around in victim mode, or in some type of separation, some type of lack mentality, some type of something, and they're praying for an answer, and then they meet you, and it's like on the inside, or their mind or their emotions, they're all whiny, and they're like, oh, I want to go home, you know, I don't want to be here anymore. And trust me, I'm only mocking because I know. Trust me, I know. It took me over 30 years to decide that I wanted to be here anymore. And so it's like, I get it. But it's like whoever you are, you see this, right? You see these people that are like, wait, I want to go home. And you're like, oh, you want to go home? I'll take you home. I'll walk you straight to your door. Let's go. I was also seeing like Tinkerbell and like Betty Boop vibes, like just going around like boop, or with your little magic wand, boop, reset, reset. Let me hit that reset. Let's get rid of this victim mentality. Reset. Let's just not. But I was seeing that whoever this message is for, you do this work with such style. Like, and each and every person has their own unique style in the way that we can reset people's buttons as activators, as people who have found their way home themselves and are willing to kind of shed some light for others to see that they're already in their house and they may as well make it a home by now, right? Like, you may as well just come home to yourself because you're already in your house, right? These people are already in their house. They're just still seeing themselves as separate from their home, and they don't feel at home. And you have been just like anointed. This is an anointing. This is a skill. This is something that is forged, right? I mean, in the way that you do it, because I'm seeing, like, of course there are innocent, like, even children can hit your reset button. I tell you, I have 5 of them and they all have hit mine, every single one. If there wasn't a reset button that didn't get pressed up until having kids, they did it. They did it. And those kids do it with such innocence. But there's something so wonderful about people who had their innocence, lost their innocence, regained their innocence, and then have this self-mastery, right? Because that's what it is. It's like this self-mastery. And I'm hearing like being able to see the difference between suppression and control of self, right? Because there's so many people that walk around and they act like they're in control, but truly they're just suppressing, right? And sometimes this disrespect of self will reflect in the form of disrespecting others, you know? And so this is where like that throat chakra thing came in. Like, someone speaks disrespectfully to you, and because you love yourself and because you have such beautiful boundaries and don't mind being the trailblazer for this person to connect one point of their brain to another, like to form a new pathway. It's so funny to think about it like that. But that's what you do. Spirit really wanted me to come on here today and give you some hype, right? Like, because this collective doesn't ever seek validation from others, you know? You don't need it. But it is really, really nice to be seen, right? And so this is where messages like this that come through are so wonderful, because nobody came up to me and asked for me to do this, right? Like, nobody came to me and was like, Candice, I really need you to tell me how wonderful I am, right? No, I just feel led to give you some hype, right? Not to feed into your ego. And this is a collective that wouldn't even be possible. I don't even think I could say anything to feed your ego. I feel like if I even tried, you would be like, that's bullshit, Candice. Whatever. You know, like, I come with soul hype, like straight soul hype. I wish to uplift and inflate the soul, right? Not the ego mind. So, wow, you're amazing. You're beautiful. You're powerful. You activate wisdom. And I was just seeing like this collective as being like such a deep, deep well of wisdom. So deep. And Spirit was showing me that like the depth of your well reaches waters that are untouched and sacred, right? These are like forgotten waters. These are the codes, like the original codes, is what I'm seeing. I'm just seeing a collective who has reached such depths and such heights that they are literally bridging the gaps between the waters above and the waters below. Like, that is deep. That is deep. That is deep. Like, wow. That is extremely powerful. 1, 2, 3, 4 as I look up. Ooh. Whoa. I'm talking about holding meetings. And it's like, you just show up to these meetings. These meetings are divinely orchestrated. I'm talking about these people you don't even know. You always know that you're on mission. You always know, even when you're having fun, even when you're just going about your day-to-day life, you always know that something could pop off at any moment and you're prepared for it, you know? And that's what I was getting, is that like you were so willing to allow spirit to flow through you and like answer prayers. Literally, you're like a walking, talking, dancing, even answer to prayers, activation. Like, I'm seeing y'all hit people with like a 1-2 with the third eye, with the throat, little uppercut, maybe in the solar plexus. Like, you're like, let me activate all your sight and your words and your will, right? And then let's align all that together. And people like you are so needed and so necessary. Not everybody can do that, okay? I'm just gonna tell you this. Not everybody can do it. And no, nobody's perfect. And I'm sure you have maybe hit people's buttons a little too hard a couple times, or maybe didn't hit buttons when you should have. But now you know the difference. And it's all about discernment, and it's all about alignment, and it's all about integration of the light and the dark, and finding that home within yourself so that you can guide other people home, straight home, like expeditiously, with the swiftness, all the way to the house, to the home. You're amazing. You're beautiful. You're powerful. You're needed. I can't say it enough. Whoever this message is for, like, whether you are Sparta kicking people, because that's how I could do it in any style. I could do it in any style. When I tell you, the Sparta kick is one of my most fantasized moves, like kicking someone into the infinite void. And the infinite void being their home, right? Their truth. Yeah, I mean, just thinking about it, some of you guys like to do that. Some of you guys like to do the little fairy boop. Sometimes, you know, some of you guys, there's all these different styles. I'm just seeing so many different beautiful styles of people going around setting people straight. And all that it is that you carry the divine blueprint. Like, you carry the original codes of harmony. And so because you can hold that harmony within yourself and that sacred tension, you get to model that for other people and then assist them in their journeys. And so you're appreciated. Spirit just really wants you to know how appreciated you are. Really, 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 really. Even when people, like outsiders, other people, don't quite understand your anointing, and they're just like, you're not very nice. And you're like, yeah, you know, tough love sometimes isn't very nice, but it's necessary, and you're necessary. So I love you.